Have you heard of Big Rock Sports? Well, you may have heard of the Big Rock integration that we have going on. And if you're in the Penticton office, you will have noticed a very big rock in the kitchen. Big Rock Sports is a distributor of sporting goods or merchandise. They specialize in hunting, fishing, and taxidermy, and that's the merchandise that they offer to their customers. Some of their customers are also our customers. So I'm sure if you thought about it for a moment, you would be able to determine what an integration between Big Rock and System 5 would look like, but I'm going to help you out. First off, it will do a fetch of the parts list from Big Rock, and it brings it into the virtual warehouse. Second, at Part Find, so picture at point of sale, it will do a query of availability to Big Rock. So our customer or the retailer is looking for a particular product that their customer wants. They can query to see or make sure that Big Rock has availability. And lastly, third, the purchase order. From within our purchase orders, it is sent to Big Rock. An order acknowledgement is returned all on the purchase order interface. And at the same time, it's also checking availability so that as a retailer, I know if my purchase order is going to be fulfilled or if there's back orders. And then you can make adjustments on that PO. So this brings efficiency to our customers, the Big Rock retailers, because they don't need to be concerned with importing or exporting of information. All of this is handled by the integration. They know the availability so they can satisfy their customers, and they always have an up-to-date parts list. Sounds pretty cool. You want to see it? Let's go take a look. The first thing I indicated about the integration was the timed and automatic importing or bringing in of a parts list into the virtual warehouse. You're probably going to have to trust me a little bit on that one because it's a little bit difficult to show that because it happens and it takes time for that import to take place. But here, if I do a list, you can see that I've got all kinds of Big Rock supplied product, and it's set with a task scheduler all during the onboarding process or setting somebody up with the integration. And then this is just continuously updated when changes are made. The next thing that I had indicated was querying Big Rock for availability, and that is done from Part Find. Now here I can do it from Part Find here as well as from the point of sale, so wherever the user is looking for the merchandise. And when I find my part, from the part details section, there's a Big Rock lookup. When I launch that, it's going to display the availability using a big notepad. And then now that I have the availability, I can just click the close. That's going to take me back to my part find. And then I can continue on with what it is that I'm doing. Am I going to add this to an order through new sale? If I'm already on my sale, then I can just drop it right onto the order. And now a purchase order. Here I am on my purchase order, ordering that same item that I just queried at Part Find. I know that they have 101 in stock, so I'm pretty safe ordering 5. And you'll notice when I send the purchase order or choose the send button, this is my notification. All the ordered quantities are going to be checked for stock availability. Click OK. And proceeding to here, you can see we have this checkbox to send to Big Rock Sports. That's the automatic part. All we need to do is click send, and we're going to receive our order acknowledgement. Here it has been sent, and you'll notice that because it's been sent, there's an indicator saying you need to call them directly if you need to make any changes to this order. And then you can see that on our purchase order comment, it stores that order acknowledgement. So we always have it connected to our purchase order. Automatic virtual warehouse updates, you always have the most up-to-date parts and prices. The ability to query availability of Big Rock merchandise right from the point of sale or part find, as well as electronic submission of purchase orders and receipt of acknowledgement, all the while checking those available quantities. It's pretty awesome. What a great integration.